Hello guys, Michaela here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another speed build. Today I have a bit of a longer video, a little bit bigger speed build, because I don't know, I felt like it. I mean, every time I build a bigger house like this, it kind of reminds me why I don't like to build them, but it's fun to try every now and then. I started to build this in Evergreen Harbor here because it was initially supposed to be the 100 baby challenge house that I built a couple of weeks ago, but it was a bit too big for this, and so I moved it to Willow Creek and I built it for a generation, for like as a generation's home. So it is built on a 40 by 30 in Willow Creek, and it comes in at 170,425 simoleons. Now, as I said, it's a house for multiple generations. I furnished it for, I think, 7 Sims in total. So there's the grandparents actually live in the garage. So they live downstairs in the garage because I felt like it's kind of realistic, because when you're old, you don't really want to get up the stairs. So I decided to make them a bedroom and a living room at once. So they have their own space from the rest of the family, from their kids and their grandchildren. And yeah, I really liked the idea. I played with platforms a lot in here, so you'll see that later. I will just finish my thoughts about the bedrooms. So there is one bedroom for the grandparents downstairs, which is just the garage essentially, and there is one master bedroom for the parents. There's one bedroom for a teenager with a double bed, and there's also one bedroom with a single bed for a kid. So technically you can fit 7 Sims in total. I wanted to initially put a place for a pet as well, but kind of forgot about it in the process, to be honest. So yeah, I didn't. Because the lot was quite big, and I wasn't really sure what to do with the rest of it. I decided to build a community basketball court and a playground for the kids of the neighborhood. So you have, I'm not really sure how functional it would be, but considering that Sims get get around your house quite often, I feel like they might use it autonomously, but I have no idea. So let me know in the comments if you know whether it will work or not, because I felt like it was a really nice idea to use the rest of the lot for something useful. So I did. And I have genuinely zero clue if it works or not. So I skipped a lot of the footage because when I first came in the editing and sped it up, it was 30 minutes actually. So I really tried my hardest to cut everything that was unnecessary, because obviously it would take forever, and I myself don't like long speed builds, so I tried to keep it to like 15 to 20 minutes. I think the video is something a little bit over 15 minutes, the video itself, without screenshots and everything. So I think I was very successful. So the backyard is, as I said, fairly small. I used this platform. I saw a picture on Pinterest about, or with a house that had platforms like this that were used as a garden, and I absolutely loved it, which was actually the entire inspiration for this. So I used the steps of the platforms as a garden. So maybe the grandma likes the garden, so I put a bunch of plants from the gallery. So actually, if you download this build from the gallery, you can have those in the game. I believe that they will be there. So there are, I think, tomatoes, blackberries, and some of the herbs that you can purchase, I believe. I'm not really sure, 100%. Yeah, so now we're working on the patio area, which I am totally in love with. I love the combination of dark wood, white, and green. It looks so nice. So now we moved on to the interior. We are working on the kitchen. I absolutely adore the kitchen, and I love how I use the platforms here. I turned that big step out into sort of like a play area for the kids, or maybe if some family comes over. I did not really thought it through, because I have a lot of toddlers toys. And I'm not really sure. No, there's not a toddler in this. There's not a toddler bear in this house. Yeah, well, I messed up. Never mind. Moving on. We're working on the kitchen. I really loved using this. I'm not really sure how to call it. This like decorative piece from Discover University in the kitchen. So maybe the mom or the parents in general just hang the pictures that their kids drew. So I don't know. I felt like it was a nice touch. And also, I have to give hats off to the Sims team, because as you can see right now on the panel, there is a picture that looks just like Ed Sheeran's Dive album. And I am a massive Ed Sheeran fan. So when I noticed it when I was placing it a couple of days ago when I was working on the kitchen, I was so happy about it. I was like, oh my god, it's there, really? I was like, oh, I was so happy. I mean, yeah, it's wonderful how little things like this can make us happy sometimes, right? I made a little island here so the family maybe can sit down and chat with the person cooking. And I made a sort of a custom seating area, or like a dining area. So I used those 2 tables from the base game update by Hey Harry, also with the chairs from the same update from them as well. And I think I really like it. I didn't want to use a round table because that would only fit, I think, 6 people. So I wanted to make it so everyone can sit at the same table at the same time. So I used these 2, and I really like how that turned out. And I also loved the light from Eco Lifestyle that I used above the table, because yeah, I don't know. I always say I usually love my builds, because if I wouldn't love them, I wouldn't share them with you, because I can't imagine how many builds I scraped or just did not share because I was not completely happy with how they looked. But I really like how this one turned out, especially the downstairs. I really like this common area. I'm genuinely in love with it. I made this like custom wall decor with, I'm not sure how to call those, like wall pieces, decorations with it from Snowy Escape, sorry. And now we've moved on to the living room. So I used these big bookcases. I believe they're from Discover University, but I might as well be wrong. But they're pretty much the only that you can use for the medium wall height, so I use them quite often when building with it. But I am fully aware of the fact that they do not really fit with the style of the house, but I am rolling with it because I really wanted to use them, and I did not feel like cluttering the bookcase from, I believe it's Seasons, the one like the very open one, but you have to really clutter it for it to look good. So I did not really feel that way because, yeah, obviously it took me a long enough time without it. So I just, yeah, went with it. So maybe they are something that maybe the grandparents brought from their house when they were moving in with the parents. I don't know, but I really wanted to use them, so I did. Yeah, we're just working on some last finishing touches here, adding a shelving unit above the TV and cluttering it up because we love a good clutter, right? Who doesn't? And I think we're going to move on to the grandparents area, their bedroom and living room. As I said, I wanted to give the grandparents a space where they can like run away from the rest of the family. So there is a bedroom, but also a living room. So they have their own TV, their own couch, so they can, get here and hide from the rest of the family, essentially. There's also a bathroom on the left side of this room, and I made it accessible from both the living room and the grandparents' room, so they can go without going inside of the main area. So there is a shower tap combo, toilet, and 2 sinks, I believe. Yeah, I wanted to kind of keep the garage door, so I did use the same wallpaper that I used on the outside for the garage. And I also used this couch from Paranormal. I know it's been a while since the pack came out, but I really love it. And I'm not over it just yet. Also, I'm recording this on Wednesday the 28th. no, sorry, it's Thursday. So it's Thursday 29th. And we had the live stream on Monday. And I'm really, really excited about the new game pack. I really hope it's something good. I can't really imagine what it could be, but I'm really excited to see what the team came up with, because yeah, it's been a long time since we had a bigger pack than just a stuff pack, and I'm really, really excited to see what new goodies we're going to get. So I hope it's good, because I don't have all the packs just yet, and I probably never will, because there are packs like Vampires or Realm of Magic that I don't really see as my style, so I don't really feel like I need to buy them. But yeah, it would be great if we got a pack that was worth the money. But I think the packs lately have been fairly good, with Paranormal, and we have Snowy Escape and Eco Lifestyle last year, and I really loved those. Those are actually one of my favorite ones, so I really, really hope it's good. And I also love how they're improving the hairstyles. I mean, I'm not a cast creator, I rarely ever go there, but I am really happy for the people who don't use CC, for example, and want to use the hairstyles, so they are finally getting representation, as well as the Asian eyes and stuff. That's also very good. I really love how inclusive this community and the game itself is, and how better it's getting with every update, everything that's coming. So I really love how the team is working. Yeah, so we moved on to the parents' master bedroom, which is fairly simple. I put a workstation as well, so the parents can again hide from the rest of the family and work here. I also put this gorgeous, what is it called? Not wardrobe, whatever, the thing that you change your clothes in, into the parents' bedroom. I love this style. I have loved it ever since this came out. It was one of my favorite, not wardrobe, you know what I mean, to use. Now we move on to the teenager's bedroom. I furnished it with a girl in mind, and the color scheme is sort of something between pink and yellow, which is not a combination I use very often, but I really, really like how that one turned out. And I did a custom desk with the use of tool mod, because I really wanted to have it like that. So I have the base game update wardrobe, and then I have closet. That's the word I wanted to use, closet. I have the wardrobe closet from the base game update, and then I like make it look like it's connected to it, the desk. Yeah, I realized I kind of put it in the wrong height, so I had to readjust it a little bit. And I also used the wall piece from, I believe it's Nifty Knitting, and I forgot to clutter it, to be completely honest. So you might want to give that a go if you like things cluttered. And yeah, I think after this we only have the kid's bedroom. Again, that was furnished with a boy in mind, but yeah, do whatever you want. I believe that I personally, as a kid, hated pink. So for this room would be a pain in the ass for me. I would rather go to that second bedroom, because this I would not like. I also used this wallpaper from Paranormal because it looked very good, and it kind of inspired the color scheme of this room too. So yeah, some cluttering up, some decorations. I don't think I've ever used this like shelving unit from Paranormal before. Even though it's so gorgeous, I don't think I've ever found a place to like place it. Yeah, so we're almost at the end, because it's only this bedroom. It's fairly simple, nothing much. I realized that this is a lot smaller than the other bedroom, but I was kind of working with the floor plan that I came up with, which was not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, and the room like directly next to it is actually a library sort of thing, and also a gateway out onto the balcony. So yeah, we're almost at the end of today's people. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to download this build, it's available on my gallery. My ID is mysixsims. And yeah, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!